Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are, whatever time it is when you find me. Blessings to you all. Venus has gone direct. I know this has been it's not going to be in Capricorn for another 8 years, so that's fine. That's fine. I'm perfectly okay with it not being here again for another 8 years. Blessings to all of that. I'm on a little bit early because I have a class at 10 o'clock, and I just wanted to come in and talk a little bit about this energy with the moon coming in, and there is a lot of honesty and needing to change. I mean, with this Venus going direct and Mars in Capricorn, Mars is exalted, right? So this is really direct motion. Good morning, everybody. Direct motion. This is like really stepping in on the direction. Now, Mars being in Capricorn is pretty radical. It is. He wants change. He wants motivation. He's stepping into an energy that is bringing in clearly a call for honesty. He's coming in, and especially since Venus began by retrograding over Pluto, and as she, sort of hovered over Pluto, uh, as she went retrograde on December 19th, she was like wanting to find out the truth, wanting to find out what is the direction. And for the last 40 days, it was, our responsibility for our own selves to really look at what are those goals, what are those expectations, what is the direction that you really want it to take in your life. And this is, this steam coming up, this energy coming up to be proactive in our life, be the one standing up in our life and wanting to be that change. And this is very karmic energy, and especially with Mars in Capricorn, because Mars is like looking, and he's coming up with Vesta. Vesta's there, and Venus. So about your home, your hearth, your money, your relationships, and take a look at your own chart where Capricorn lies. That's the energy that's really going to be opening up for you, and the direction of what is going to be coming forward for you in the coming years because of where Venus is in that energy and in that house and direction. And same with Mars. So Mars is coming up with Venus, and they are marching forward. They are coming into a forward direction and up to a new moon. And this new moon in Aquarius is highlighting that your life, your connections, and especially with Saturn being in there, and Saturn at the 15 degrees, he's at the halfway point. And this is looking at the connections. What are the connections that you are making in your life in order to have the forward energy? Now we have these trines with Uranus, the moon and Venus trining Uranus, and that's making something new for yourself, making it a new way, something radical, something that, to get out of your funk. It's to get out of your funk and to go forward. Now, this morning when I did my reading up there, and it's up on YouTube, and that is, the first card was the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And the 10 of Pentacles reversed is really about not embracing all that you have, maybe not even appreciating all that you have. And with that 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles is really about, I've worked really hard to get what I got. I worked really hard to do what I wanted. And what do I need? What do I need to do that? Right. And when it's reversed, it's like, maybe I'm missing the mark, or maybe I'm feeling overwhelmed with it all, but there's still a forward motion. There's still a forward motion. There's going to be a lot of anxiety. There's going to be a lot of frustration with this, and it's not going to move as fast as we want it to move. But there is this huge change and radicalness that's coming forward, and this huge change and radical is coming in a way that maybe we're not expecting it to be that way. This is where that divine light and wisdom, and we have to trust in that divine light and wisdom in the connection to our God, and looking at the blessings and looking at all that's coming forward for us, and to be honest to the changes that we need. I didn't close the I'm going back and forth. The light, the sun, because we're coming to that halfway point, between the cross quarters. Take a look at the sun. It'll show you that it's getting higher on the horizon. So that's something to cheer about too. So this, yeah, we're overwhelmed with a lot of emotions, and there's a lot of push and pull. The anxiety is there, and it's hard, and I know it's intense, but it's forward. We're coming into a forward motion. This is bringing in a lot of um I wrote all over this. This is bringing in us, getting locked and loaded and ready to go. And yeah, we do have the big thing happening here in Canada. You can't avoid that. Although CTV wants to, and maybe the Liberal Party wants to. Uh, but it's happening, and it's radical, and it's moving forward. I just came across Germany is doing a convoy. Italy is doing a convoy. It's catching on, and this is going, and it's all for freedom. So we have, and that's what Uranus is. Uranus is radical. It's free. It reminds me kind of like of, I'm going to go to like Woodstock, not that I was there, but um Woodstock, that energy. I want to, it might be pouring pissing ass rain, but we're going to have fun. We're going to connect with other people, right? We're not going to let the weather hold us back. We're not going to let the rain hold us back. This is life. And sometimes within that life, the wind's going to blow, the rain's going to fall, the sun is going to come in. And, that's what we need to embrace right now, because this is quite a radical forward motion and movement. And we're in crazy times. I mean, I can't watch the any more of the trucker stuff that comes across my feed. I just start to cry. There's something about a big rig. I don't know about you. I don't know if you've ever sat in one. It's just it's pretty cool just to say, but just to see it. And I today when I went to go get my coffee, and I was chatting with a girl there, young, cute little fairy. Her concern, this is her last semester of college, a university, and she just wants to get through it. And I said to her, I said, well, what do you think about what do you think about the truckers? And she goes, well, I understand what they're doing, but she goes, I am, and she's pro-vax. Like, she's, I'd say 20 something. And I said, okay, yeah, no, that's cool. Um, and I said, and then she asked me, and I said, well, I'm right behind him, 150%. I am for the freedom. I'm for freedom of choice, and that nothing should be forced upon anybody. And that when, my saying is like, you see a bunch of people going and running to go grab something, like, I'm going the opposite way. And when people are making money off of it, and especially, the whole thing. And I said to her, I said, go by the astrology, and that's what I trust in, because it shows me that there's crazy radical energy that's going to come in, that's going to bring in some change. It's going to be revolutionary. And it also shows me that there's going to be some things that are going to happen when people follow the experiment. And that has to do with Saturn squaring Uranus. I said, there's an experiment going on. Right. So Saturn is sort of the crazy mad professor, and Uranus is sort of bringing in that radicalness. So crazy mad professor is doing some radical experiments, and that's what's happening right now. So people are being experimented on, and you won't see the repercussions for about another 5 years on people, on what's happened with the vaccines. And people had to do them for whatever reason, and that's fine. I mean, they had to make their choices. But it's now it's where it's now you can't be forced to do something you don't want to do. That's the whole thing. And that's right in alignment with this energy. It's right in alignment with Uranus saying, showing up, try a new way, blow your mind to get out of your funk and go forward. Like, just it's time for us to go forward. It's time for us to make those changes, make radical changes on how we do things, how you create your content, how you maybe you're going to get a new hair you're going to get your hair done. I know I'm going to be in the next in the next while. So this is really showing up to your life and showing up in new radical ways. And sometimes they're going to be confrontational. They're going to be confrontational. People aren't going to like it, but that's okay. This is where blessings. There's a blessing that's coming in, and it's a call, and there's a calling, and a calling for the honesty for us to step into our truth and our light of who we are as humans. It's and this is part of the forward movement. So no, as people are doing this, as people are stepping forward in the craziness of it all, and in their craziness of their life, and embracing the wind and the rain and all elements, it is us, our own selves, our own souls coming into it. And yeah, there's going to be opposition. There's going to be where people are going to say this is wrong, because they're in their fear, and we're wanting to release our fear. And time for our imagination. This is extremely, I'm going to say extremely karmic, and Mars is the boss. Mars is the boss man. And he's a crazy, crazy boss man to have, and especially when he's in Capricorn, because he doesn't give a fuck. He's going to stand up. He's going to go forward, but it's to understand that as he's standing up and doing forward, he's doing it for a cause. So what you're doing this for a better life. You're doing this for better financials. You're doing this for better health. You're doing this for what? As you're standing up and going forward. So any changes in that you want to make, you may find that, okay, this is hard. So let's say you want to give up coffee. God forbid, I am not giving up coffee, but just hypothetically, you want to give up coffee, and it may not be easy. It may not be easy. This is where you embrace your universal connection, and you allow the universe to come in, connecting with that energy of the universe and saying, I'm ready to come into the transformation and change. I'm ready to step into this newness. And it's going to cause maybe some anxiety. Maybe I'm going to get overwhelmed. Maybe it's not going to go as fast as I want it to happen. Like I can tell you that, the convoy, it's like everybody's all hyped right now. We got to keep that momentum going, because those guys are going to be there for a while. They're going to be there for a while. And the thing is that the government is going to try and wait them out, that this is going to fade away. We can't let it fade away. The energies are saying, no, you can't let it fade away. If you want the freedom, especially with what they're standing for, you got to stand up and you got to continue this. And sometimes it's going to be tiring and overwhelming and frustrating, but continuing and standing up is what we need to do. And that's how the change. It's the same. It's either you want to go upon the freedom of your own sovereignty, or you want to go on the train of the crazy psychosis. That's our option at this time. That craziness is there. It's there for us to step into, to go into the crazy fears and the doubts. We can. But there's this beautiful light and energy that says, come over here. And we can do this. It's going to be step by step. and it's not going to go maybe as fast as you want it to go, but we're going to make it, and we're going to do the changes that you want in your life. And with Venus, Venus is your personal. Venus rules Libra, and she rules Taurus. So she's down there talking to Uranus in Taurus. And he's saying, okay, what do you want? What kind of things do you want? What do you want for your financials? What do you want for your health? What do you want for your projects, your relationships? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that sound like? Let's step into it and do it. Yeah. And then it could be like, whoa, I don't know if I can do that. Oh, but you can. The universe has your back. You can do this. It's going to be great, and it's going to be awesome. And there's going to be a lot of work to do. So stand in your light today. Be the power, be the change that you want to be for you in your life. And know the universe has your back, and there's great imagination that you can step into that's positive, that can lead you to a greater life. And the greater life could be just, oh, I just feel so much better today than I did yesterday. I'm here. So have a blessed one. If you are wanting to join my tarot workshop, it starts in March. It's $99. It's up on my website, The Guru Mama. Or if you want a consultation, get a hold of me. And hey, go out there, let your light shine, be the beautiful spark that you are, and don't let anybody diss you or take it down for you. Just smile and wave, baby. Just smile and wave. Be that penguin. Be the penguin. Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave and say, yeah, blessings to you. And I'm going to go and have a fabulous day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.